Would you say that Elder Scrolls Online is a game that's changed your life?
100%.
If you like Oblivion, ESO is a very good way just to get more.
It felt like coming home.
An Elder Scrolls world that is not only relevant, you're never disappointed.
Can you remember what it was like to play Oblivion for the very first time?
Technically speaking, the first Elder Scrolls game I played was Morrowind, and I spent months and months and months playing it, and then I found out Oblivion was being released. I can't remember a time that I anticipated a game released that much.
I remember when I first talked to you about Oblivion, we were in an event, and you used the description, you no-lifed it.
Yeah, I decided, the same as Morrowind, to try as much as possible to uncover or at least see as many different things as I could.
I think I played Skyrim first, so I didn't play it at exactly release. And for some reason, I did like Oblivion maybe more. Even back then, the game looked very nice. It felt like it had more details. It was like bigger in some ways. And after that, I just played more of Oblivion and just saw everything I could see in it.
I remember playing Oblivion the first time very, very vividly. And I remember sitting down at a friend's house who had a brand new PC and Oblivion, and just walking around, exploring the world, and for its time, it was so incredibly realistic. The world, if you drew your sword, it really felt like you drew your sword. You could see the metal shining, and the music, the music.
Who is this you've brought with you today?
This is Atty. He's my Ajit. He has seen a lot of things, many scars. Underneath his eye patch, his eye underneath it is completely black. It's a side effect of the Dromatra corruption within his soul.
My character has had a bit of a change. He was a high elf, but now he's got bigger teeth. He's an orc now. Short story is he's a sorcerer that heavy attacks and everything dies because of it.
Nice. I can't believe you betrayed the High Elves. How dare you?
He's still got pointy ears.
I'll allow it.
This is Fen, my main character, a carefree bossman. He enjoys traveling and discovering new things and ancient things.
So he's an explorer.
Yeah, I think that's the favorite thing about the ESO for me.
When you first started Elder Scrolls Online, what were you expecting and how did it surprise you?
So the first time I logged into ESO, it was kind of weird because I saw all these people running around. I was like, okay, another MMO. And my friend who was originally borrowing my Morrowind disc, he got the game at the same time. We'd both played the individual games ourselves, separate journeys, discussing how they went. When we came face to face in an Elder Scrolls world, my brain just went bang. Seeing someone else that you know online that you've spoken to about a single player version of the same world for that long was mind-blowing.
I do remember I played in the beta, so I still have the little monkey pet you got from playing that.
Oh, really? That is rare to come across. He's a special monkey. I'm just thinking about monkeys now.
One of the first things I did, when I could, I think it's about when you're level 10, you can go to Cyrodiil. I didn't really go there for the PvP, but I went there because I wanted to discover the places I knew from Oblivion. How does Core look like? How does Bruma look like? Cloud Ruler Temple, all these places you visit in Oblivion. I wanted to see how they were 1,000 years before. It felt like coming home.
And being with your friend in zones that you might have wandered around in Oblivion, but here in an online game.
He got drunk in Cyrodiil. Once you get to level 10, you can go into PvP areas, okay? You can go and splat people. So no, okay, I'm gonna go to Cyrodiil. We were in Oblivion for years, why not? It was about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I was killing dolmens with a couple of friends and he'd logged on. And he'd come back from a rather long party and he was worse for wear. So I was like, dude, don't come here. We're right at the top of Cyrodiil. You're never gonna make it. 10 minutes later, he's standing beside us on a horse. He just managed to gallop all the way to the top of Cyrodiil while there were hundreds of players fighting each other, untouched. Level 1 speed horse going all the way to the top of Cyrodiil to meet us. Just, hello, mate.
I really liked Blackwood. I also really liked Gold Road, the zone. It's more colorful. You have to like the Elliot ruins, which is always very interesting.
I walk sometimes, in zones. I think that's really important sometimes, just to not be in a hurry, to actually see things. That's the same thing in real life. Sometimes you just have to go slowly, and then you will see things you may have missed if you're going too fast.
Do you have a favorite world event from all of the different chapters over the years?
Parrot storms all day long.
Ooh.
Dolmens are cool because the first time I ever heard one, I was like, what is that? And I looked around and I saw this massive anchor coming out of the sky. And I thought, oh, there's going to be loot in there. I just bolted for it. And as soon as I opened the chest at the end, I was like, oh, blue loot. I didn't even know what it meant then. The dark craziness and an absolute fear and danger that Harrow Storms demonstrate, those are definitely my favorite.
So you've seen every single chapter, like, as it came out. How does it feel to be sat here 10 plus years on?
It has been very fun, just like meeting people, doing all the quests, experiencing new zones, seeing places you didn't see in the other games, and just exploring them. If you like Oblivion, ESO is a very good way just to get more of the zones, get more of the story, learn more things. It makes the world a bit more lively, players running around, doing their own things. I think certainly at the moment it's a very good point to just jump into the game and experience everything that's released.
Would you say that Elder Scrolls Online is a game that's changed your life?
100%. Most things that demand your time, sorry to say it, but it's true, waste your time. This tells you from the word go exactly what it is, an Elder Scrolls world that is not only relevant, but also accessible, and you're never disappointed.
It's like you're traveling in history.
Yeah, because you know what comes after sometimes. We're in this era before a lot of the single player games, but before Oblivion, and our characters' stories are there. We have lived in that world before those games existed.
Lots of the history is unwritten, and we are part of writing the history, in a sense.
The history books might not write about us, but we were there.
We were there. We were here.